I want to look like really cool. Let's do it. Hi, my name is Joanne Grace Wesley. I'm a part-time woman, aka a drag queen, and today I just want to have fun with makeup. I want to do something a little different, and I thought I'd bring you along for the journey. I'm thinking I'm going to do like a very silver metallic eye, but I want to use negative space. So instead of like having metallic on the making a shape with the lid, I'm going to kind of do everything around the lid. You'll see what I mean. You'll go get the vibe. I guess this isn't really a tutorial because I don't even know what I'm doing. I have like the vision, but you know. Also, since I did that London Manchester video, which you guys loved by the way, so thank you. It was so much fun to do. But I'm feeling inspired to put black in my waterline. Also, I want everyone to enjoy my hair being down because I'm always doing makeup, so I can't have it down. So it's gonna be up in a minute, but you know, I like my pretty hair. I think I'm about to get a cut though. I need to change, I think. Let me update y'all on the dating app situation. So if you watched my first video, love you. But also I gave up dating apps for a little bit and nothing changed, like nothing at all. I feel the same exact way about dating apps. I feel like hollow and lonely. That's a bit much. I don't really know what I thought was gonna happen, but I still feel like, I don't know. I mean, I had the same experience without them as I do with them. Like nothing ever happens, and no real connections are made. And now what's happening on and off the app. So I'm still on the apps, but you know, better than nothing, I guess. I don't know. Keeping my options open. I don't know. Like, because it feels like you can't complain if you're not on the dating apps. You can't be like, I'm lonely, but then you're not on any dating apps. That's what it feels like. You know, does anybody else feel like that? If you guys have any video ideas, please put them down below. I can't say that I'll do them because I gotta be honest, I'm pretty picky. But if I like your idea, I could totally do it. It is starting to get so hot in Louisiana. Like, we're starting to get in the 90s. We're microdosing heat exhaustion, you know, and it's not fun. The only thing I don't like about Louisiana is the weather. I'm gonna be totally honest. I mean, the politics, of course, you know, but I can deal with bigotry as long as I'm below 65 degrees. What's that thing from Community? I can excuse racism, but I draw the line at animal cruelty. You can excuse racism? Anytime it gets just like above 80, I'm just not interested, to be honest. But in the mornings, it'll feel really good. And we're kind of like in peak. We're like in that little 5-second window of spring in Louisiana where it's actually spring, where it's not boiling hot. Yeah. And of course, you know, heat and drag, they don't mix, okay? But I mean, these queens are out here doing the outdoor brunch. And you know, y'all stay safe. I'm not doing that. I have a confession. I've never been to drag brunch. I don't know if I can say that. I don't know, maybe social anxiety. I prefer drag on a stage with like darkness and like stage lighting. Drag brunch freaks me out. Something we could talk about, which is very interesting. What do you do when you want to be a drag queen, but you don't like going to the club? What do you do? That's kind of my boat. You know, clearly what I do is I make videos now, and I'm a photo shoot kind of girl. I could do a photo shoot every day. You know, so I'm trying to do more of that. But I'm just not really like a club person. I get so much social anxiety. Like, you know, I love performing, but I'm not like a club goer. So it's been kind of hard, not hard, but like interesting to navigate the drag scene when drag scenes take place in nightlife, you know? I'm such a homebody, you know? So I'm in my home right now making videos. It's kind of what I'm figuring out. Yeah, I think it used to make me feel like an inferior drag queen because I'm not out there in the clubs, you know, every night, but I almost said all drag is valid and meant it. Which it is, but it's just funny to say. All drag is valid. Protect drag. Is anybody excited for Pride Month? I'm going to Seattle Pride and Portland Pride, and I'm so excited. I can't wait for them to be so gay. I'm expecting a lot. I'm expecting the gayest things I've ever seen in my life because it's Portland and it's Seattle, okay? People better be gay. That's my bottom line. Okay, drastic change in appearance. I'll pause so you can absorb that. Okay, now let's get into the fun part of the look. I'm debating if I want to do a black base because I'm doing silver, and so typically a metallic will show up better on top of a black surface. But honestly, I think I'll be okay. So I think what I want to do is grab some shadow and kind of map out my crease shape, and then I can start mapping out the silver. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to take an angled brush and a little gray shadow and start kind of mapping out where my crease would be. I'm trying to remember where I got the inspiration for this. A few years ago on Mardi Gras, I was gonna make a little Mardi Gras TikTok about kind of doing a negative space cut crease with Mardi Gras glitter colors, you know? So I'm kind of repurposing that idea for this. I'm gonna draw where my brows typically go with the gray shadow as well, but not exactly where they would be, but a little underneath where they would be, if that makes any sense. If I were to carve out a brow with concealer, I'm putting this where the concealer would be. Does that make sense? I typically bring my brows down, but I'm thinking about bringing them up just because this feels like more of a dramatic look, you know, but I don't know. I'll have to see how I feel. Okay, lovely. That's what we got so far. And then just to kind of show you where we're going with this, I'm going to go ahead and connect a little wing shape. Just like that. And then I'm also going to connect the brow to my crease. So this is the shape, and all of this will be metallic and glitter. It's gonna be really cool. I'm feeling very confident about this. Okay, now that we have our shape on, I'm gonna fill it in with metallic silver. I'm using these Mayron Paradise paints. They're water activated. So I'm just gonna take some water and a little paintbrush and fill it in. If you're using a water-based paint, a little tip is to not put that much water in it, because the more water you put in it, the less opaque and pigmented the paint will be. Because basically the more water you're putting into the product, the more you're diluting it. So just one spritz of water will typically do. You kind of want it to be a thin paste consistency. Oh my god, I'm so excited. You guys, I watched White Lotus season 3. It was so good. I think it's my favorite season so far. Although I will say it's been a while since I've seen 1 and 2, so I might have to go back and watch them. Papa, no. Tsunami. Buddhism. No. No. Love her. If there's one thing I love, it's an accent. Who's my favorite of the season, though? Not favorite as in oh, I love them the most, but favorite as in best performance. I gotta give it to Lori, Carrie Coon, and Walton Goggins as Rick. But I mean, everyone was really good. No one gave a bad performance, I thought. But there's so much TV coming out right now that I'm kind of getting overwhelmed. There's new Rick and Morty coming out. There's a bunch of new shows that are starting too that I want to watch. Big Mouth last season's coming out, which also, can we talk about how sad that is? The last season of Big Mouth? That show started when I was in high school. I'm gonna miss that show so much. Now that we have our shape on, I'm going to fill in all of this with glitter, and I'm very excited about that. I'm using, this is from Contraband Cosmetics, which they're no longer in business, unfortunately, but this is their Savage glitter. It's just a holographic silver type glitter. So I'm gonna take my NYX glitter glue and a little brush. I'm just gonna take the glue and brush it over the entire shape. I'm just gonna take the same glue same brush I used the glue on and tap it into the glitter, and then just press it into. Okay, Mama's getting excited. Oh my god. Okay, loving glitter, loving glitter. Y'all, glitter is fun. This would also be a good pride look because it's holographic, so it just looks like a rainbow on the eye. Something to note. When y'all see this on Euphoria season 3, no, they stole it from me. I just think the negative space of it all is so fun and different. It's just such a weird shape, but it still makes the brow and the eye shape that you're familiar with. But the focus is somewhere else. That's really cool. This is before, this is after. Oh, I forgot I was gonna put this Trixie Mattel on it. This Stay the Night shimmer topper. I'm gonna Well, I can't do it on this one and not the other one. Can I? Okay, I'm going to. Now, normally, I would be very against doing something different on both sides, but I just want to, we're just having fun today. I'm not going anywhere, like, oof. That's pretty. I love these Stay the Night shimmer toppers. They're so good. I typically will use them on my lid, but I mean, they work anywhere on the face, I'm pretty sure. So see, that's kind of adding like a base fine glitter that the chunky glitter can kind of like, it can like peek through the chunky glitter we're about to put on. You guys, I'm about to turn 23. When you have watched this, I'll have turned 23. Happy birthday to me. That's exciting. I don't know. I like 22. I love 22. It was very cute. I think 22 still feels like a cute age to be, you know? 23 is a bit more serious. Like 23 doesn't sound as crazy to be engaged. I do think it's crazy, but it's not as crazy. This on stage would be so good. I don't rave, but I need to go to a rave now. So there's so many things I haven't done. I just went gambling for the first time, actually. It did not go well. Probably will also be my last time gambling. I just don't really see the appeal. But I mean, also I didn't win any money, so I guess that would be the appeal. But I'm glad I have like the experience. I haven't really done anything experimental with Joanne in a long time, so this is very happy. This is doing something to me in a good way. Oh, this is so cool. This feels like an ode to classic drag. Like I think I've seen a lot of queens do like glitter eyeshadow kind of thing. Like I'm not inventing anything new. Let me just clarify that right now. Which I like. It feels like referential but also modern and new. Do y'all know that video? I don't know what made me like think about doing that, but y'all, I love Jessie J. And not like as in I know all of her music, as in I love her, you know? I feel the way about some celebrities where I don't follow what you do, but I love you. Do you guys have anybody like that? I'm trying to think of somebody else that I love like that. And Jessie J, just because she's so talented, it's so, like, everyone for like funny viral moments, she's actually doing something that takes a lot of skill. She can just have fun because she's so good, you know? She can like take those crazy creative risks. Because even though they are like crazy, we don't need your money, money. They're still good. Like they're technically good. I feel that way about Megan Thee Stallion. I don't know all of her songs. I know her hits, but I love her as a person and I would love to hang out with her as a person. So this is the base of the eye. It's looking very cool. I'm feeling pretty creatively inspired. I think I'm about to go crazy with this look. Now, someone that I love, as in I know all their music and I would love to hang out with them, that's Adele. It's gonna be Adele every single day. She's my soul sister. I don't know if she's sober, but I want to drink with her so bad. Also, if you're wondering what I'm using to do my brows because it is so creamy and delicious and beautiful, I take an eyeshadow palette. This is from Wet n Wild. They don't make these anymore, shocker. But I just use this brown shadow and I take water. If you can put water on any eyeshadow and you can mix it around and make it into a paste, and it's just so pigmented and creamy and beautiful. So, little tip for you. One time, actually in high school, my theater teacher asked me to come do a face painting kids party, but I didn't have any face paint. So I just brought a rainbow eyeshadow palette and water and it worked. It's really thick. Hey, that's a thick one. That's a thick brow. That is the liner all on. And I think I am going to go ahead and do my waterline with black as well, because I think that'll just look really cool. Okay, that is the waterline all blacked out. You know, this would never have been possible without London Manchester, because she gave me the confidence to put black in my waterline. So shout out to her. I'm gonna make the under eyes like super white. I just want the black and the white to be super high in contrast. And also the lashes we're gonna draw on are gonna pop out even more against the super bright under eye. Guess who just ran out of iPhone storage? Me. It's okay, I deleted some stuff, but we're back. This is the eye so far. Pretty cool, pretty striking. I'm gonna do some blush first, which I'm very excited because we're gonna go crazy on the blush because I love blush. So I'm gonna use the Haus Labs Color Fuse blush. This is in the shade Dragon Fruit Days. Fun fact, this is the original size that they came out in, and then Haus Labs cut the size in half, but did not cut the price in half. I mean, not to be shady, but that's what they did. It's fact. And then to make it really fun, I'm using this from Half Magic. It is their Light Trap in the shade Spiritually Complex. It's just like a it's like a pink purple shift kind of blush topper highlighter type situation, but it is so cool. I hope it shows up on camera really well. But yeah, it's one of my favorite things on my kit. It's so unique. I love Half Magic so much. Not to like, you know, suck up, but one of my favorite brands, if not my favorite brand right now. Half Magic just has such a clear vision, and it's so fun, and they're not worried about what's trendy. They want to do their own thing, and it's always so cool. I'm gonna first start building up this kind of pink color, going in with a light hand at first, and then just kind of building up the pink. And I really love to have a nice blend from my under eye to my blush. Always try to concentrate the blush right here, and then diffuse it toward the apple of the cheek, and then I'll just blend up. Whew, that is such a good pink. Oh my god. I'm just gonna crazy. I'm doing like even more. My cheeks are so pretty. Okay, now that our cheeks are properly pinked, I'm gonna show you something that I do when I'm doing my signature Joanne face. I didn't do it in my 90s supermodel video because it was more like 90s and it didn't really fit the look. But what I like to do is I like to take a mango shade. So something kind of like this yellow right here, just super warm and orangey. So I just like take a fluffy brush, dip into like a mango kind of shade, and then just hit it right here. And I start super light, of course, because it is an eyeshadow, so it's more pigmented. But I just find like a little pop of yellow right there. It looks really good. It almost gives kind of like a bronzed effect, but just a bit more magical. Do you see that kind of difference? So here. It's just something really fun, and like when it blends into the pink, it is just gorgeous. Adds like a visual interest, I feel, other than just like pink, brown, and white. But here's what I'm thinking. This is kind of crazy. I was not planning this originally, but I might have to do it. I think I'm gonna take this neon yellow shade and just pack it like crazy right here, blend it into the yellow, blend it into the pink. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Y'all let me know if I'm crazy, but also it's too late. So I'm just gonna build up that mango shade. Oh, this is the Sensorium Chapter 1 palette, by the way. Really good, really good. But I've never even used this yellow shade. Okay. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I'm the coolest person alive. Okay, I'm freaking out. That is so good. That is so cool. I'm just gonna wing it up a little bit. Yeah. That is so cool. And y'all, this is no editing. Like, there's no like color editing on this. This is the actual payoff of the shadow. That's insane, y'all. That is insane. And now it's making me feel like I can go even more insane with blush. This is a really good Pride look. Like, I'm feeling it. I love any body or any brand with the ethos of like, we're just gonna do what we want to do, and the people that want to be there for it are gonna show up. And it's me. I'm gonna show up. Like, I feel the way about Sensorium as well. Like, they're not concerned about milky lip gloss, milky lip oil, face milk, like hydro boost. Like, they're not concerned with that. They're not concerned with peptide treatment. Like, no, here's a neon yellow eyeshadow, come and get it. And Half Magic is like, yeah, I see your like super minimal coverage, sheer glowy like balm blush. We're gonna make a purple iridescent cheek shimmer. Yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna go back to my original mango brush and start kind of like diffusing and blending. We've already like passed the point of no return when it comes to looking crazy, so I'm just gonna like go big. And I'm also gonna grab this peach right here because it is just like electric peach. I'm just gonna pop that on too. Okay. Okay. Do you see this cheek? I don't think you're looking hard enough. Okay, so my face is a snowball. Are you joking? I gagged myself. You know what? We're going back in with that pink as well. Okay, I might be the happiest I've ever been right now. Let's just take a moment to appreciate life and the beautiful colors that I get to see This is what blush can do for people. I think if mental health centers had more blush, we might be able to get through to some people. We're gonna do the light trap now. We're just gonna kind of like glaze it over this whole cheek. I'm gonna start on the base of the cheek. Do you see that purple? You see the purple shit? Oh my god. I'm just gonna kind of lightly drag it up into the cheek, just here. I'm actually gonna keep it kind of away from the orange and yellow because I do not want it to turn muddy. I want to keep it very intentional, but I do have something. I do have something for the orange parts. This is a pride look. This is my pride look. So for the kind of orange yellow parts, I'm gonna take this Lottie London transparent. It's their Diamond Bounce illuminating highlighter. It's pretty much just kind of like a sheer highlighter that doesn't really give any cast, but when you turn it just looks kind of like glittery and fun. I think it's gonna look really good. I don't really like highlighter because I feel like it only works in a very specific kind of context, like a photo shoot kind of thing, but I think in real life it looks kind of weird. But this look just needs like some glitter. Here's the thing. Do we do a super hot orange lip? Because with this super summery blush, I think it could be really good. I think it could be really pretty. It might be a bit much, I say with neon yellow on my face. It might be a bit much, but it might be just enough. Guys, do I do nude or do I... Obviously like a peachy nude would be very pretty, but I want to be striking. I don't want to be pretty. At the beginning of this video, I said I wanted to look cool, okay? Not pretty. Been there, done that, okay? I'm gonna take a red lip liner. This is from e.l.f. Cosmetics. It is their Cream Glide lip liner. Oh yeah, a summery orange. Say less. Look at these popping off each other. It's really good. Now we have one of my favorite reds of all time. This is from Half Magic. It is their Self-Help lipstick. It's their Mouth Cloud Soft Matte Lip Cream. It is such a hot orange. It is so good. And it is like the most comfortable formula ever. It's so good. Whew. Okay, I'm a clown, but I'm a hot clown, right guys, right? I also have their Sculptitude lip liner from Half Magic. The formula is amazing. However, I wish it was a sharpenable pencil. It's like a retractable one, and I can't get a sharp lip line. So unfortunately, that's unfortunate. Okay, I'm gonna put on lower lashes, top lashes, and an outfit. And I'll be right back for the finished look. Okay, and this is the finished look. It is so cool. It is so Pride. I didn't expect that at all. But happy early Pride Month, I guess. It feels like, once I put like the wig on and the outfit, it feels very like space age now, which again, like was not in my original idea. I just had such a good time playing with color and with shape, and I think it's just a nice return to form when it comes to makeup. And this orange lip, y'all doubted me. I could feel it through the screen, baby. I know y'all thought it was gonna be crazy. Half Magic Light Trap in Spiritually Complex starred the show Look at This Cheek, which is so funny because like it's a lot visually, I understand, but it still works, and like everything does really have its moment on the face. Like the shape of the glitter, the yellow of the highlight, the purple on the cheek, the orange on the lip. It's a lot, but it all kind of works together, which I really enjoy. Thank you all so much for watching. I had so much fun making this video. I hope you guys had a good time watching this, and please like and subscribe to my channel. If you want to support me even more, you can shop my merch at joannegracewesley.threadless.com or at the link in my description. You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at joannegracewesley, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.